Excellent. Welcome again in another Ask Journey Mexico edition, and today we are actually going over a little question we got here today from the Lonely Planet forum, and basically what they're asking us is a family trip with a 9-month-old daughter. So they want to go to Mexico City, and they're asking if it's feasible to go to Teotihuacan and to see some art museum. Here are actually my answers to you, so I hope they will be very useful. So basically we have Mexico City. This is actually the city of Mexico, and as we may see, I just would like to point out certain things. I don't know exactly where you're gonna be staying right now at this particular moment, because you're staying with friends, so this will be very important to understand afterwards what you can visit and which is the easiest one to do. Bottom line is that we have the international airport on this side, and we have the city center just next to it, and we have also the Chapultepec Park in this other side, where we have the National Anthropology Museum, and where also this is comparable to the Central Park in New York, so it's a very nice area to walk around. And on the south, which I would suggest, is San Angel, and even more Coyoacán, Frida Kahlo, and these areas. Teotihuacan is up here on the north, so it's like an hour away. So for me, concrete answers to your question, I would say you can go to the Centro Histórico, to the center, and here we can give you actually some phone numbers. So if you have any questions, because you are speaking Spanish, so if you have any questions, you get lost, you could call us in Mexico City and we can actually just show you around. This is something you can do on your own, either taking by a taxi from the homes you are staying at and afterwards walk around. It's a very nice area to walk around, and it's a lot to see. Another option which I definitely would suggest is Lomas of Chapultepec. Normally with kids, it's very important to have like shady area, parks with trees, which are some more families around. So the Anthropology Museum is just across Chapultepec, and also here we have the Castle of Chapultepec. The Art Museum is also in this area, so this could be actually a full day which you could actually enjoy. For the Art Museum and for the Anthropology Museum, we also do have specialized guides which could meet you there and just show you around, and afterwards you could still have like a free time for yourself. Another thing which I would really recommend is going down to the south side. If you don't have enough time, but at least to go to Coyoacán and see Frida Kahlo's home, which is very small. Once again, it's shaded. The main square of Coyoacán is also very nice. It's a very laid back and quiet neighborhood. So being like in one of the biggest cities, this is actually a very big contrast of the hectic and stressful places you may be in other areas. Then Coyoacán is very laid back. To go to Teotihuacan, this is definitely something you can do, but I really recommend you to have a private driver with you, which can drive you back whenever you want. If you do like an organized trip, that can be like pretty long, and if your kid, which is 9-month-old, needs to go back, or you know how kids are. I had my kid myself, so my kid now is 15, so I mean it's in a different age. But I would say to go out here is an hour drive, an hour and a half drive at least, back and forth. We are talking 3 hours plus whatever time you want to spend on the site at the pyramids, which will be probably another an hour or 2 hours. So if you go by yourself, everything will be more rushed, and there is no flexibility at all to come back either earlier or to stay a little bit longer. So I would do this trip definitely with one of our guides, driven guides. We normally have car seats and everything on that area. So this could be one day, another day back here in Lomas de Chapultepec, or Chapultepec Park called actually, and you could spend like another half day here in Centro Histórico, and you can spend a day between San Angel and Coyoacán. Also San Angel, very nice. On Saturdays we have a bazaar, which is very nice, which is a lot of art. There are actually 3 squares just full of artists, and the most upcoming artists in Mexico City actually exposed their painting over here. So this could be also very nice. Just be very careful with your kid. Clothes, always keep it close. Keep always an eye on him. on her actually, and I believe 9 months she's probably hardly working, so that shouldn't be an issue for you. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please do not forget our address, Ask Journey Mexico. Here we are to help you and to have a fantastic time in Mexico. Thank you very much.